side project while building the TTR. Neighbor kid's CRF 70. I don't know what year it is. Oh wait, it's pretty flogged. Foot pegs are about falling off of it. Shifter's way up. I don't know if he has adjusted that way on purpose, but it doesn't do anything when you shift it. Nothing happens. And when you kick it, no contact. So I think with these, I mean, only 2 bolts holds that whole engine in. Just simple plug at the CDI and the stator. I'm just gonna pull the motor out. I think it'll be easier that way. So yeah, figure out what's going on with this thing. Oh, found the issue. Your gear stopper for the shift star is broken, and the hub or the center's ripped out of this gear. I've never seen that happen. I've been in a ton of these. It's still on the shaft, and everything's good there. That output or that shaft didn't break, but unfortunately, when it broke, it got into these engine cases. So technically, I guess he needs an engine case. That little flipper, which I've changed a ton of those. That's wild. And then this gear. Got to the bottom of it. All right, so motor support came through. Some parts today. It's been a couple days since I tore this apart. Well, I guess it's been about a week, but case gasket, primary gear that doesn't have the hub blown out of it, and the shift drum stopper. So pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy repair. Again, I think we can let that slide. We'll get it together and see. Oh, also it needed a tube and a quart of oil. So throw this thing back together and see if she'll run. All right, well, engine's back together. Now that the primary gear hub isn't blown out of it, you can start it. And it shifts gears, so here we go. This first, second, this third, shift all gears, and you can kickstart it. So I put a back tube in it because the tube had a patch that was leaking. Yeah, but that's it. Easy in, easy out. Typical Honda stuff with that shift drum stopper, but never seen one break the primary gear, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's it. When I called the kid that brought me this bike to tell him that it was done, he asked me to put steering stem bearings in it. So I didn't do a very good job of introing this part of it, so I just figured I'd do a voiceover. See, obviously, Racy decided she needed to come out and investigate, but just did a set of all balls, steering stem bearings. They make a big difference. They're literally maintenance free once you install them. If you install them correctly, they'll be in there for, another 10, 20 years. This bike's been flogged on for years. It's an '08. It's good for another 14, 15 years. All right, so the CRF 70 is done. I did the primary gear, the output shaft seal, shift drum stopper, obviously that case gasket, and headset bearings. Oh, and a rear tube. But yeah, all balls, headset bearings, and some aftermarket seals, but OEM Honda shift stopper and gear. We're $200 into it. It's a much better bike. But yeah, so the kid that brought me this, I'm sure he'll be happy with it. It runs good. And again, not entertaining, but maybe informative for somebody. So thanks for watching.